Welcome to We Make Southampton. We're at the Southampton Boat Show for 2019 and it's the 51st. And we're going to discover the people of the Southampton area and the connections that they have to the boat show for this year. Many of the businesses and local people doing good for charities.
Yep, my name's Adam Bundle. I've been a firefighter for the approaching 14 years now, based at St Mary's, and I'm now in charge of Blue Watch St Mary's, which has got a crew of 15 people, and we serve the whole Southampton area. I work with Stu, he's in charge of Red Watch, and over the last few years we've seen a bit of a decline in mental health across the emergency services and also out in the wider public. We both have had times in our life where we've needed a little bit more of a bit of help and assistance, and it's been quite hard at first to sort of come forward and admit that. But now we're sort of at that point where we want to talk about it, help reduce the stigma of having sort of mental health illness, and just help people get back on their feet. And we're just using this as a platform to engage with our local businesses, use our experiences to then get other people talking.
You mentioned you're a mental health trainer, and a lot of training that you've picked up through the fire service, and you can actually give this service to other people as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So as part of our campaign where we're wanting to work with local companies and reduce the stigma of mental health, we become mental health first aid instructors, and that allows us to come into any business. We can hire a venue if not, and spend 2 days training their staff to be mental health first aiders. So what that does is it gives you the ability to spot the signs and symptoms, how to approach people in crisis, and how to support people when they're coming back to work. The idea of it is that you with early intervention, you reduce the risk of people going off sick for long periods of time. And the more people can talk about it, the easier it is to come forward and ask for help. The idea is it's a peer support program, so it could be someone that sits opposite you at your desk and they can then help. They don't diagnose, but we teach people to listen non-judgmentally, gather all the information that's required, and then we can signpost to get the appropriate professional help or other supports to help have those conversations with your manager or anything to just make life easier so that you can stay at work and be healthy at work.
And for you, the actual training, how long did that last to get your certificate?
It was over a course of about 3 weeks. We were travelling up to Birmingham, and it was really insightful. Lots of like-minded people. The training's run by Mental Health First Aid England. They're the only licensed people to do it in the country. And from our experiences in the fire service, it's been really helpful. We've had a lot of people come out of the woodwork who have been struggling for a long time, and they haven't felt that they haven't had that avenue to express how they were feeling, and now they're doing it. So it's really, really, really beneficial.
Is it something that's been in the fire service for long, or is it across most emergency services, I would imagine, but has it been around for several years, or is this a quite new initiative?
The initiative has probably been in the country for about 6 to 8 years. Hampshire picked it up about 3 years ago, and we've had a really positive response. It's important to make sure you've got other support mechanisms in place. It won't work on its own, but working with occupational health, and it's just a bit of the puzzle, and it's very effective. I'm also a TRIM practitioner, which is trauma risk management, so that allows me to assess someone who's experienced trauma. That's more for sort of within 72 hours of experiencing that trauma, and then the mental health first aid sort of catches people after that period. That could be things that they've struggled with at work, or just general problems that they're facing with home life. You know, everyone has a stress container. When that tops up, it starts to overflow. You need the support and help to get through it.
And any websites that you'd recommend anyone that they should go and check out if they want more information on this?
Locally in Hampshire, iTalk or Solent Mind. Solent Mind's one of the charities we're supporting. They're brilliant. Mental Health First Aid England. Our website's going to be up soon. That would be arc2020.org.uk. And we've got a link there to other mental health charities. If you're in trouble and feel in crisis and you need emergency help, then Samaritans or 999.
Adam, thank you for joining us on We Make Southampton, and we look forward to following your challenge as well, and wish you all the very best, and everyone at the fire service as well. You do a great job.
Thank you very much, John. Thanks for today.